The stones of Jerusalem have always carried a weight far greater than their size. Every grain of dust, every worn stair, every carved arch seems to whisper stories older than the nations themselves. But what if I told you that beneath the ground, beneath the very foundation of the Temple Mount, there may lie secrets that could shake not only the city, not only Israel, but the entire world? Tonight, we dive into a mystery so profound that it blurs the line between history and prophecy, between science and the supernatural, between faith and something beyond human understanding. This is not just a story about ancient stones. It is about something hidden for thousands of years, sealed away as if waiting for a precise moment in time to be revealed. And that moment might be now. For generations, the Temple Mount has been the most contested piece of land on earth. Wars have been fought over it. Empires have risen and fallen to possess it, and prophecies have pointed to it as the stage of the world's final chapter. But deep beneath its golden crown, archaeologists, researchers, and even government insiders have whispered of strange anomalies, cavities carved into bedrock where no natural cave should exist, geometric voids perfectly aligned to celestial pattern, and even faint vibrations pulsing in rhythm like the heartbeat of something sleeping beneath the stones. These are not wild legends. These are measurable, recorded, undeniable signals that something extraordinary lies under Jerusalem. When scanners probed deeper into the mount, they revealed not chaos, not random fractures, but precision. Symmetry carved into the earth with mathematical perfection thousands of years before such tools should have existed. Imagine walking through corridors that should be impossible. Walls of stone cut so smoothly that no modern blade could achieve it. Chambers aligned not only to the foundations of Solomon's temple, but to constellations in the heavens. Ancient builders, whoever they were, understood the stars with an intelligence that rivals or even surpasses ours today. And the question is, who taught them? As the passages widened, signs of something even stranger appeared. Veins of metal glowing faintly as if carrying a current, yet made of no element we know. Alloys engineered on a microscopic level that defy categorization. When touched, they pulsed with energy, warm one moment, repelling like static thunder the next. This was not simple decoration. This was technology far beyond the capacity of any known civilization from 3,000 years ago. What was its purpose? Was it a power source, a signal, or perhaps a lock, designed to keep something sealed within? And then, in one chamber, carvings came into view. Not Hebrew, not Babylonian, not Egyptian. Symbols older than every empire that ruled Jerusalem. Spirals intersecting with star maps, geometric sequences, and at the center, a blazing sphere suspended over a rectangular object flanked by winged beings whose forms matched no angel or deity known in the ancient world. Could this have been an attempt to depict the Ark of the Covenant, but not as we imagine it, a sacred chest, but as part of something much larger, something cosmic? And why would they place these images beneath the holiest mountain on earth, unless they believed it was directly tied to heaven itself? The deeper we look, the stranger it becomes. Containers sealed for millennia have been reported, some smooth as glass, not stone or clay, holding within them fragments of writings in a script that no language on earth can easily translate. When modern artificial intelligence models attempt to read them, they do not point backward to history, but forward to prophesy descriptions of alignments in the heavens, warnings of coming fire, and a timetable that seems to converge on our own generation. Imagine for a moment the possibility that hidden beneath Jerusalem are not relics of the past, but blueprints of the future. But the most chilling discovery is not in the writing, nor in the walls, but in a sealed chamber, described by insiders who claim to have witnessed it. Behind an ancient barrier, a structure of crystalline stone pulses faintly with energy. Not dead, not inert, but alive, as though waiting for its moment. When instruments approached it, the frequency it emitted matched perfectly the rhythm of a human heartbeat. This is no coincidence. It is as if whatever was built beneath the mount was designed to connect, to synchronize, not only with the earth, but with humanity itself. Consider the implications. For thousands of years, this city has been fought over by kings, by prophets, by conquerors, by nations, each one believing they were securing territory, dominance, power. But what if, unknowingly, they were guarding something else entirely? What if Jerusalem has been the center of human history, not only because of faith, not only because of prophecy, but because beneath its stones lies a technology, a mystery, or perhaps even a presence that was never meant to be disturbed until the appointed time. And here is where prophecy collides with discovery. The inscriptions found in these hidden vaults speak of cosmic alignments, moments when the stars, the sun, and the planets converge in precise pattern. Astronomers today confirm that one such alignment is drawing near. Within less than a decade, Orion's belt and 3 converging planets will align perfectly over Jerusalem, and the inscriptions suggest this is not random. It is a countdown, a signal, a moment when whatever sleeps beneath the mount will awaken. Imagine standing in the old city when the ground begins to tremble, not from war, not from machines, but from the stirring of something that has waited for thousands of years. Imagine a device or a relic that activates not by human hands but by the heavens themselves, triggered by cosmic design. What would it mean for religion, for science, for humanity? Could it be the fulfillment of ancient prophecy? Could it be the return of something lost, something divine, or something we were never meant to encounter? And now, let us confront the most disturbing question. What exactly lies behind the final sealed door that instruments have detected? Reports suggest a vast hollow, stretching even deeper than the city itself, carved with spirals, descending into the earth like a labyrinth. Some speculate it is a vault, a prison built to contain the aftermath of a cataclysm. Others whisper it is a sanctuary, a chamber built not to imprison, but to preserve. Inside, according to leaked seismic readings, rests a core structure unlike anything found elsewhere on Earth. Some describe it as a monolith, others as a machine, still active, still humming in silence. If this is true, then the Temple Mount is not only the axis of faith, but the epicenter of something cosmic. Every empire that bled for this land may have been part of a game far larger than politics or conquest. Perhaps they were guardians, knowingly or not, of a secret that could never be allowed to fall into human hands. But now, in our time, it seems that seal is weakening. And if it does break, will we face revelation or destruction? My friends, these are not idle tales meant to entertain. This is Jerusalem, the city where prophecy meets history, where heaven and earth collide, where signs of the end have always been expected to appear. And now, with scientists, archaeologists, and even governments quietly acknowledging anomalies beneath the mount, we are closer than ever to discovering what has been hidden since the dawn of civilization. But the truth is not just about archaeology or technology. It is about destiny. It is about why Jerusalem matters not only to Jews, Christians, and Muslims, but to every human being on this planet. Because if the mount holds a device, a relic, or a presence beyond our comprehension, then it holds the key to the future of mankind. And perhaps this is why prophecy warns of battles to come, of nations converging upon Jerusalem, of a final confrontation unlike anything the world has ever seen. Could it be that those wars are not simply about territory or belief, but about control of whatever lies beneath the Golden Dome? And if so, is it possible that the very signs of the end are not only spiritual, but technological? I know this raises more questions than answers, and that is exactly why you cannot turn away. Because every stone, every chamber, every whisper from beneath the Temple Mount pulls us deeper into a story that is far from finished. The discoveries suggest we are standing at the edge of something monumental, something that could redefine everything we know about our past, our present, and our future. And perhaps this is why the city trembles, why the world's eyes remain fixed on Jerusalem, and why prophecy warns that what begins there will not remain, there it will shake the entire world. Now I want to hear from you. Do you believe the Temple Mount is simply a sacred site of faith? Or could it be something far greater, an ancient vault, a cosmic machine, a place designed for a moment yet to come? Leave your thoughts below. And if you've stayed with me until now, write the word awakening in the comments, so I'll know you are among those searching deeper for the truth. And above all, stay alert, stay watchful, because what lies beneath Jerusalem may soon rise to the surface. And when it does, nothing will ever be the same again. The city of Jerusalem has always lived at the center of time, suspended between memory and destiny, between the prayers of the faithful and the silence of secrets buried below. Yet the more we begin to pull back the layers of its history, the clearer it becomes that what lies beneath the surface might not only belong to the past, it may belong to the future, and perhaps even to forces outside our understanding of humanity itself. The whispers of hidden chambers, the hum of frequencies measured but never explained, the sudden flickers of energy that align with the stars. These are not coincidence. They are pieces of a design so intricate that it challenges everything we thought we knew about this sacred mountain. And while the world above continues in daily chaos, beneath the ground something is stirring, something that appears to be waiting for the right alignment, the right moment, the right signal to reveal itself. There are accounts, rarely spoken aloud, that suggest ancient scribes once hinted at a vault of knowledge hidden under the foundations of the temple. Not just scrolls or artifacts, but instructions encrypted, not in ink, but in stone, crystal, and even in frequencies woven into the very bedrock. Imagine knowledge not passed through words, but embedded directly into the earth, like a living archive. What if those who built it understood that the languages of men would shift and vanish, but mathematics, sound, and light would endure forever? Such an archive would bypass culture and translation, and speak directly to the mind, awakening a recognition deeper than memory itself. Could this explain why those who have glimpsed the inner chambers report visions, not simply of the past, but of what is still to come? It is easy to dismiss these accounts as fantasy, until we remember that Jerusalem has always been more than stone. It has been described for centuries as the meeting place of heaven and earth, the throne of God, the site chosen, not by human will, but by divine appointment. But what if that appointment was not only spiritual, but also physical? What if the mountain itself was engineered, not only as a temple, but as a resonance point, an intersection, where energy, matter, and consciousness converge? The notion may sound unbelievable, yet time after time, discoveries under the mount hint at a deliberate design, a structure too precise to be random, too advanced to be primitive. And if this is true, then perhaps the mount has always been a device, an instrument, an ancient machine hidden in plain sight beneath centuries of devotion and conflict. The deeper you allow yourself to consider it, the more unsettling it becomes. Every empire that has risen to claim Jerusalem may not have been fighting for faith or territory at all, but for access to something hidden, something so powerful that it could not be allowed to fall into the wrong hands. Think about it. The Babylonians, the Persians, the Greeks, the Romans, the Ottomans, the British, each, in turn, fought for the same city, the same hill, as if drawn by a force greater than politics. Why? Why would this one piece of land ignite the passions of nations across millennia? Perhaps they felt it unconsciously, the pulse of energy beneath their feet, the hum of something alive and waiting in the depths. Perhaps rulers understood, at least in part, that controlling Jerusalem meant controlling not just a city, but a key to a secret, buried at the heart of human history. Now, imagine if what lies beneath is not inert, but active, slowly reawakening as we approach the exact celestial alignments inscribed by ancient builders. Prophecy has long pointed to cosmic signs, the moon turning to blood, the stars falling, the heavens shaking. Could it be that these poetic visions were not metaphor, but descriptions of astronomical triggers? Could it be that ancient prophets witnessed glimpses of a technology beyond comprehension, a technology designed to activate when the heavens aligned in perfect order? If so, then perhaps what we are seeing today, the strange tremors, the electromagnetic disturbances, the anomalies detected in the skies over Jerusalem are not random events, but the first signs of that awakening. There are scientists who have quietly admitted that the electromagnetic field in Jerusalem behaves differently than in other cities, pulsing irregularly at times, as if responding to something buried deep underground. Instruments occasionally fail without reason, compasses spin, and satellites record anomalies directly above the mount. These are documented events, filed away as curiosity, yet never explained. But when viewed alongside the discoveries of impossible metals, crystalline chambers, and coded inscriptions, they form a pattern that can no longer be ignored. The mountain is not silent. It is speaking, not in words, but in signals, waiting for us to listen. And the question is, are we ready to hear what it has to say? Some reports even suggest that what is hidden beneath is not limited to objects or structures, but something far more disturbing. There are whispers of remains, fragments not fully human, bones too dense for ordinary biology, etched with traces of code resembling DNA sequences. Imagine the possibility that the mountain was not only a sanctuary for worship, but a vault to preserve beings or knowledge not of this earth. Could the reverence for Jerusalem across faiths be more than spiritual instinct? Could it be an unconscious recognition of the truth that beneath its stones lies evidence of an intelligence that predated every empire and may outlast every nation? And yet, we cannot escape the shadow of prophecy. Scripture tells us that Jerusalem will be the focus of nations in the final days, that armies will gather around it, that something extraordinary will unfold there. If hidden beneath the Temple Mount is a device, a relic, or even a presence waiting for its moment, then the prophecies may not be metaphor at all. They may be literal, a warning that the struggle for this city is the struggle for control of the most powerful discovery the world will ever face. And as tensions rise in the Middle East, as nations circle and alliances fracture, one cannot help but wonder, is the conflict we see today on the surface merely a shadow of the real battle, the unseen war for what lies beneath? Think about how history may look if such a discovery were confirmed. Faith would be tested as never before. Religions might clash, or perhaps unite, in the face of evidence that the sacred and the scientific are not opposites, but reflections of the same truth. Governments would race to weaponize or to conceal, to control or to suppress. And ordinary people, you and I, would be left to wrestle with the implication. What does it mean if what we call divine is also technological? If what we worshipped as holy was built by hands, not human? Or if prophecy was encoded not only in scripture, but in matter itself? It is in this tension between belief and discovery, between prophecy and science, that Jerusalem's true mystery unfolds. And this is why we cannot dismiss the signs. Tremors felt across the old city, strange lights reported in the skies, instruments glitching only near the mount, whispers of officials silencing excavations. Each of these is a thread in the tapestry of a revelation still hidden, but pressing closer with every passing day. And when that tapestry is finally unveiled, it will not just be a story for Israel, nor for religion, but for all of humanity. You may be asking yourself now, why now? Why is all of this coming to light in our generation, after thousands of years of silence? Perhaps it is because the appointed time is near. Perhaps it is because the alignments written in stone long ago are converging once again. Or perhaps it is because the mountain itself is awakening, and it no longer matters whether mankind is ready or not. The seal is breaking, and the truth, once revealed, will change everything. So I leave you with this thought. If what lies beneath Jerusalem is real, if the whispers of chambers, devices, and codes are true, then the entire history of humanity may need to be rewritten. We are not only the children of earth and dust, but the inheritors of something larger, something cosmic, something deliberately hidden until this very moment. And when it is revealed, the question will not be whether we believe it, but whether we can endure it. Because once the mountain speaks, once the seal is broken, there will be no turning back. The countdown will have begun, and the world will never be the same again. If you've made it this far, you already know these are not simple coincidences, but hidden secrets that only a few truly see. So subscribe now to the channel, so you won't miss the next chapters of this mystery. Leave your like to show that you're also paying attention to the signs. And in the comments write, I saw the sign, so I'll know you are part of this select group that looks beyond what's in front of the eyes. Keep watching, because the next video already on your screen will uncover even more hidden details that almost no one knows, and it may be too late if you let it pass.